Being a small business owner entails a lot. It's more than making things for fun and getting a sale or two. It's the long nights, odd hours, sacrifice, and gradual burnout. Let me be the one to tell you, burnout is real. Burnout looks different for everyone, but is commonly defined as a state of complete mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion that can be caused by chronic stress. It can happen when someone feels overwhelmed and is unable to meet constant demands, such as when responsibilities don't match their calling or when they don't take breaks. Sound familiar? I wanted this week's video to be a behind the scenes prep for a market I had this past Sunday, but I had to cancel it. The idea of prepping for a pop-up was daunting and truthfully made me get behind on orders. For my mental health and overall well-being, I canceled my pop-up. This was my first pop-up I ever canceled on my end, and I don't regret it. If you watched last week's video and saw how I'm planning to do a small business reset, that reset is in the works. These days, I simply don't have the capacity to overwork myself and stress, and that's okay. That being said, I spent this week being intentional with reading the Word, fasting, praying, and journaling.
Wow, good job, Nora. Good job. You want this one? Oh, okay, you gotta help mommy.
This was a breath of fresh air. One thing that I have to continuously remind myself is I can't pour from an empty cup, and it was long overdue for my cup to be refilled. Now, after taking a break, I can finally pour into my business more intentionally and steward it properly. Taking time to rest, reflect, and pray about my business and what's to come was a necessity.
Excuse you.
Burnout is a common issue among small business owners. My hope is that you can identify it and stop it in its tracks. Here are 5 signs of burnout to watch out for. 1. Chronic fatigue. This looks like persistent exhaustion and feeling drained even after rest. 2 is decreased productivity. This is a noticeable drop in work output and efficiency and struggling to complete any task you may have at hand. 3 is emotional detachment. This is feeling disconnected from your business, customers, or team and lacking enthusiasm or passion. 4 is physical symptoms. Yes, physical symptoms. So this can look like experiencing frequent headaches, muscle pain, or other stress-related health issues. 5 is imposter syndrome. This can look like developing a negative or apathetic attitude towards work, doubting the value of your efforts and the business that you have, and just feeling like you are undeserving of the work that you're producing or that your work isn't good enough. A common question that a lot of people may be thinking or may ask other small business owners is, how do you overcome burnout? How can you step aside from all those things whenever you notice them and simply just move forward from burnout? How? Overcoming burnout as a small business owner involves taking deliberate steps to restore balance and well-being. Here are some strategies that I've tried myself, so it's tried and true, and I'm pretty sure they'll help you as well. Here we go. Number 1 is set boundaries. Establish clear work hours and stick to them. Avoid bringing work to bed and ensure you have time for personal activities and rest. Being a small business owner, not bringing work to bed is hard because that work can be done on your phone. It can be scrolling, looking at inspiration, and everything in between. But listen, y'all, we need to step away from our phone. We need to just act like this is a 9 to 5. And would you be working for your 9 to 5 at 2 in the morning? No. So we need to be intentional with our time whenever we are delegating time to our small business, and let our rest be our rest. I'm telling you, set boundaries now. 2 is delegating tasks. Identify a task that can be delegated or outsourced to other people if you have the means and the budget for it. This reduces your workload and allows you to focus on high priority activities. 3 is to take breaks. Schedule regular breaks throughout your workday and ensure you take time off. Vacations and downtime are essential for recharging. You may be thinking, this is literally just a small business. What do I need a vacation for? Your small business is likely you putting 30 plus hours in a week. That's a lot of work. That is a lot of work, and you deserve a vacation. Honestly, a vacation is needed so you can just get a mental reset. And sometimes a vacation, quote unquote, can look like you taking a break from your small business for 3 days and not having any type of work that you need to do, but simply just resting and recharging. Maybe watching your favorite Netflix show, maybe going out to the park and taking a walk and just stepping away from your business. Just put your phone on Do Not Disturb and take a break. Get some rest. 4 is prioritizing self-care. Incorporate activities that promote well-being, such as exercise, healthy eating, and hobbies. Ensure you get adequate sleep and practice stress relief techniques like prayer, meditation, walking, journaling, things of the sort. 5 is to seek support. Connect with other small business owners or a mentor for advice and support. Consider professional help, such as a therapist or a business coach, to work through burnout and help develop coping strategies. I recently started seeing a therapist, and this has just been so helpful for me. My therapist is in person, but I know so many people have talked about therapists online, so that is a resource. Find what works best for you, and honestly, remember that the Lord is the ultimate counselor. So if all you can do right now is pray. SELAH. Sit down, pause, rest, and reflect.